Hi guys, what's up? This is Mohammed Alassa. Yeah, so I was going through some Instagram posts and reels, and I came across this particular video, and I think the right thing to do is to react to the video. So I want us to watch the video together and watch my reaction. So let's watch the video.
If you don't want to get your babe pregnant, don't pull out. You know, say sometimes pulling out they cut short the enjoyment where they come with knacking. Yes, so you don't have to pull out, but I won't give you sure plug and remedy now. Not per se sure plug, but like 70% sure good. Then you as a babe now too, you know won't get belly, but you know say sometimes, but you know the green knacking, we need to knack yada yada. Good. After knacking, your man does not need to pull out to cut short the enjoyment. Just quietly get up. Just quietly get up. When he spills inside you, quietly get up. Go and mix salt and water. And some people be saying, hey, it does not work. You don't know how to do it. Let the salt be highly concentrated. Yes, the salt, let it be highly concentrated. No be say you go there, go put small salt. Put much salt. Semen cannot survive where salt is. Go and do your research and check. Don't pull out and cut short your enjoyment. Salt and water for the win. And do it like almost immediately after the scenario. No be say you go there, do 3 to 10 hours later. No be me and you follow do that one. No. Advice no because. Do it and thank me later.
Okay, so if you just saw the video, you saw a lady that was talking about people engaging in unprotected sex, and for them to prevent getting pregnant, they can take salt and water. And she was emphasizing on taking the concentration of the salt should be more than the water, and to help them flush away the sperm, and it works as a spermicide in which it kills the sperm. Okay, I'm sorry to burst your bubbles. This has no scientific base or nothing to prove that. Now, salt does not work as spermicide, and salt and sperm, they don't even mix together. Now, the main constituent of salt is called sodium and chlorine, coming together making sodium chloride. So once you take salt, or you ingest a lot of high quantity of salt, what happens is go to from your esophagus to your stomach, then to your small intestine, where it will reabsorbed. Now the excess sodium is being excreted to the body from the body via the kidney, sweating, or through feces. So it means that the salt does not have any contact with your reproductive organ. As a woman, does not go through your reproductive organ or anything, or even pass through your vagina or fallopian tube or anything. It doesn't have any contact. Now, if you there are some persons that maybe for a long period of time that have been trying this, and maybe they're having unprotected sexual intercourse, and have been taking excess salt and water, and they are not getting pregnant, and they might be thinking, oh, this method is actually working. I'm sorry, it's not working. And the reason you are not getting pregnant, thinking that it's a salt and water, it may be you had the intercourse when you weren't ovulating, or your partner isn't fertile enough. Maybe its sperm is of low quality and cannot fertilize you. So you thinking you have been taking salt and water, and that's why you haven't been pregnant and it's working. I'm sorry, that's not the reason. It doesn't work. Now, let's say for example, you cannot tell me you're having unprotected. You cannot tell me having unplanned, unprotected sexual intercourse. No, there are two different things. It's either the sex is planned and the intercourse you want to have it unprotected. You understand? Or the sex was not planned and it was unprotected. So now, if you are to have unprotected sexual intercourse, I wouldn't advise you to do that, because the end result are either you get pregnant or you get some STI, that sexual transmitted infections or diseases. But there are some cases in which it just happens. For example, if you're having unprotected, you're having sexual intercourse and you're using like a condom, and the condom tends to rumple, or it tends to break, or it tends to burst, because it can actually happen, especially if you're a lady or a man that for men that you don't shave your pubic hair. With the hair and the you're having hair and the condoms rubbing against the wall or the the air of the female also, that can lead to the tearing or the busting of the condom. Now in that case, if you have like a torn condom and you have sperm slipping in, that is that is reasonable. That I will give you a solution for that. And also there's a kind of family planning method that is actually called the withdrawal method. Now most people love the withdrawal method because they feel it makes you enjoy sex in the natural form, and when you're about to ejaculate, you just remove it and you ejaculate outside. Sometimes it works for some people, but for most people it doesn't work. Why? Because for a man, when you are getting to climax, that is when you are enjoying the thing called intercourse. That is when you are enjoying it the most. So imagine you enjoying something and you just have to tell yourself to stop it. Most men, they want to try to stop but they cannot, but they just have to stop. But in the process of removing one, two, some drops can just fall in, and in fact just one drop of sperm is enough to fertilize a woman. So that's why most times it doesn't work that way. So now for a woman, if you are having sex and you have a ruptured condom, all you have to do immediately after it releases, and you know and you have seen, oh, we have a ruptured condom, what do? You stand up immediately, go to the bathroom, sit on the bathtub and try to urinate. The reason why is because both the sperm and urine, they go through the same urethra, which is the same the canal. So as the sperm is flowing into the urethra and you try to urinate at the same time, it helps in flushing out the sperm. Now this is not 100% guaranteed. That is why you have what they call over the counter drugs or medication. They have a lot of them. All you have to do is go to the pharmacy. When I mean over the counter, it means you don't need doctor's prescription or anything. Go to the pharmacy, tell them you just need emergency sex pills, and they'll give you some pills, like they call it morning pills or emergency sex pills. They have different names. Go to the pharmacy, get them, and that would help you prevent pregnancy. So please, using of salt and water does not work. The only thing you get from taking excess salt or water is what? Disturbing the sodium potassium balance of your body, and that can actually lead to high blood pressure over a long period of time. So please, making content is good, but when we're trying to make health content, please let's try to be reasonable, let's try to be safe, because there are actually people out there that follow our content and want to try what we advise. So if you are giving a good advice, it's good, but if you are giving something that you know it wouldn't work, but you just want to do it just for the vibes or just for the gram, please, when it comes to health, we shouldn't do that. But for comedy and other things, you can do what you like. Okay? Yeah, thank you very much. And please remember, bringing the claim to your doorstep season 10 is coming up July 12th, 2025. So we still need sponsorship, people that can actually donate, and link to our sponsorship. You can actually reach us via email, WhatsApp, Instagram. We have our contacts below, and for donation also, link for donation also is below this video. Yeah, thank you very much for watching. Kindly like, share to your friends and family. I love you. See you in the next video. Bye bye.